My name is Joe Alexander from J. Alexander Roofing out of Findlay, Ohio, and I am here at 820 Beech Avenue, Findlay, Ohio. It is March 26, 2015, and I am here to perform a video inspection of the roof. Walk over to my ladder, bear with me, kind of got a long ways up. Alright, so the first thing I noticed is the type of shingle that this is. This is a CertainTeed shingle. I don't know if it's a Presidential line or Independence line, one of the two. But what you'll notice is the shake look. As you can see, that's actually a three-piece shingle, which means there's three different parts of that shingle laminated together. And what is actually going on with this particular shingle, there is a class action lawsuit against it. Now, I'm not telling you this saying you're gonna go get money out of it, because I've been down this road. It's virtually impossible. So let's go back to this first slope. It's in pretty good shape. There is some discolor to it. That is algae. That is not gonna hurt your roof at all. That's strictly aesthetics. So this side of the roof I like. It's in good shape. We'll go over to this one, and this is actually facing the east, and it must be getting more sunlight. As you can see right there, there's significant cracks and breaking in your shingles. Once you get away from the valley, it's in pretty good shape. I'm happy with 75% to 85% of that section. Your valley, your galvanized valley, has some rust in it. That happens on every roof. Nothing you can do to avoid it. When you had the old galvanized valley, they make better products today and different methods to avoid these kind of things. Your ventilation is good. You have end-to-end ridge vent up on the roof. You are lacking some E-vents because it's an older house. There are ways to address that, but overall your ventilation is not that bad. This is industry standard, this vent you're looking at. We'll come to the back side of your roof. Once again, not in terrible shape. We do see some pitting over there, a lot more extensively than we saw on the other side. It's starting to curl a little bit. The pitting and curling is more significant over here, but it varies. This is not by far not the worst roof I've ever seen, but you can start to see what the shingle does. And this next slope is going to illustrate to you why there is a class action lawsuit against CertainTeed on this particular shingle. As you can see, this is the south facing slope of your roof. As you can see, it's just almost completely deteriorated. I would venture to say that 90% of this section has significant amounts of fiberglass mat showing. That's the black thing that you're seeing, and they're just failing. You might not be taking on water on this section yet, but trust me when I say you will be. Over here, the same. It's starting to pit, starting to crack. So what we're seeing here, the section that faces the south probably gets the most sunlight. It's taking the wear first. Your chimney's not doing too bad. There's a lot of caulk on it. I wouldn't lose sleep over that right now. The actual brick itself is in good shape. The mortar's in good shape. The cap's in pretty good shape. You got a new flue up there. So overall, in closing here, a good majority of this roof is not in that bad of shape. It's hard for me to say the roof is in great shape because you are dealing with a defective product here, but at the same time, other than this section right here that we're looking at, the rest of the roof has, I would say, potentially 5 years left on it before you start to see widespread cracking and pitting like you do over here. It's not an installation issue. It's not necessarily a ventilation issue. It's a product issue that you're dealing with here. So once again, this is Joe Alexander from J. Alexander Roofing, performing a roofing video inspection of 820 Beech Avenue.